welcome.
Ow.
Sorry. Welcome to today's video. What we're gonna do today is actually give you a sneak peek. Before that, if you are into online business, freedom, making money,
cars,
cool shit,
boobs,
get here before 1K. You can join. You can like label yourself before 1K.
Yeah.
I got here before 1K.
yeah,
Because we're getting damn close. So you only got like, less than 2 weeks left.
Yeah.
If you want to join the club.
Yeah, exactly. But just in general, living that boss life,
Just literally just fucking taking control of your life and doing what you want.
Exactly. We're like you.
It's hard to explain. It's hard to put it into words, but like I know what you're thinking and what you want.
And yeah, we're like you. So if you're like us, which you are, subscribe to the channel and like the video.
Into the video. So what this video is, what we're gonna show you in this video is we're gonna give you a whole lesson from the audiobook course.
It's a preview.
We're showing a whole lesson from the audiobook course, and it's a really interesting one. It's
Yeah.
It's something that we actually learned a few weeks ago. This is not something we've used.
No.
But we learn and we know it works, and we'll prove it in the video too.
Like, you read the title, it's about pen names. You're like, lame-o, that's not very important. But, watch the lesson. You'll see that it actually does make a difference on Audible. What you name your pen name.
So if there isn't anything more to say, let's just cue that video.
No, we want to mention the Cancun thing.
The Cancun thing, yes, you take this one.
Yeah, so we're going to be in Cancun in a few weeks from September 6th to the 9th.
It's so close.
For this publishing mastermind, and we're going to be doing a presentation, talking on stage for the first time ever, because we totally want to be like motivational speakers,
I want to be
public
that guy.
speakers. Yeah, I want to be the guy who could do that. So I've never done that before. And Emeka, the host of it, is like selling a recording of all these speakings. You know what I'm talking about.
I think there's gonna be 6 speeches.
Yes, yeah.
And they're honestly gonna be talking about things that have
all
never talked about
publishing
before,
related.
apparently,
Like
so.
everyone's talking about like what they know a lot about, and we just felt the need to plug it.
So
I mean, yeah, it's like I don't know how much it is, but there's
$97. You should know.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
It costs $97. You can buy the link below.
Yeah.
Now that's there for you if you want to buy it.
Yeah.
So
Now let's get into the lesson.
let's just cue it. Here it is. Enjoy. How to choose your pen name. This is actually, I think you're gonna be surprised by this video. It's kind of interesting because it's not the same as if you were choosing your pen name for an ebook.
Yeah, you probably came into this lesson thinking like, okay, this is gonna be a lame video with not much importance, but this is actually surprisingly important. This is a discovery that we have made.
So the question is, should I just make up a random pen name?
Now, if this pen name was for an ebook, we would say yes, just make up a random pen name. But for audiobooks on Audible, everything changes.
The answer is no, because unlike on Amazon, you can actually use your pen name to rank your book. Isn't that crazy?
And it's actually like a pretty powerful tool.
Yeah, it's like a real thing.
I mean, it's not going to change your entire business, but it's a hack. It's definitely a hack that you should be implementing.
Yeah. So, for example, Tony Robbins is a famous business / self-help author. If you have a 2-book bundle written by, for example, Tony Smith and Michael Robbins, you can't use Tony Robbins because that's against the rules.
Yeah.
But if you have a 2-book bundle written by Tony Smith and Michael Robbins, then your book will actually appear when someone searches Tony Robbins.
Which is freaking crazy.
Isn't that crazy? Now, it's pretty obvious that all the real Tony Robbins books are going to appear first because they, of course, have a bunch of sales. But this is better than choosing some random name. So this is even weirder.
Very weird.
The narrator's name plays a role in this too. So with the example before, if it was written by Tony Smith and the narrator was Michael Robbins, the same thing would happen.
You would still rank for Tony Robbins.
Yeah. So I actually want
Again, you wouldn't rank high, but you would rank.
It's there
in the algorithm.
Yeah.
Now, I want to say, you can't really choose the name of your narrator. Unless you can ask the narrator to like change his name. That's kind of taking it a step too far, if you ask me.
Don't go out of your way to find someone called Michael Robbins, even though they have a bad voice. Just like it's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal, but it's a nice extra thing.
Yeah. You could do it with your pen name though. So just do it there.
Yeah. So I want to show you guys that this is true. So let's go to audible.com real quick.
This is just so weird.
Alright, so the example I'm going to use is an author named Paul Noble. He's famous for He does like translated books, like how to teach Spanish. I mean, how to learn Spanish, how to learn French, stuff like that. So the first page is actual Paul Noble books, right? Da 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 da. All right, let's go to the second page. Now I think is when we will start to see it. Still Paul Noble. Okay, look at this book. Look, it's written by Paul Norbury, narrated by Peter Noble, and therefore it ranks for Paul Noble.
Yeah, it's ranking on the second page.
Isn't that so weird?
Yeah, very strange.
This book, written by Paul Oberschneider, narrated by Peter Noble, same thing. And look at this one. In the subtitle, it says The Nobles, and it's written by Paul Kidd, so therefore it's ranking for Paul Noble.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
And the same thing had The Noble Outlaw, narrated by Paul Matthews. It's the same thing that keeps happening.
This Audible search engine algorithm stuff is crazy.
Yeah, they get the point. So let's go back to the PowerPoint real quick.
So if Paul and Noble is anywhere in the listing, it's showing up for Paul Noble.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't want to abuse it.
Don't make your pen name John Self-Help. You know, like that's it's not that big a deal.
You just don't want to abuse it, but definitely do work this to your advantage.
Yeah.
Now, how do you implement this? So you know that it exists, but how do you implement it? That's what we're about to talk about.
So, right. What you're going to want to do is use Audible's auto-suggestions to find author names that people are searching for. For example, with the Paul Noble guy, I was doing some research on Spanish books, and then I wrote Spanish for beginners, and then a name that kept on coming up was Paul Noble. So then I looked into it, and apparently he's a famous author that does language learning books.
So because it's auto-suggested, that means that people know who Paul Noble is, and they're searching Spanish Paul Noble because they want to find his Spanish books.
Yeah. So there is most likely some famous author that's being searched for within your niche or sub-niche.
Or keyword.
Right. So just find them and get that in there with the pen name.
Because then
you're the narrator name using two pen names.
That's just an extra search term that you're ranking for.
Exactly. So when it comes to the gender of your pen name, I would say use the same gender as what your target audience is. Now this isn't like a game changer. It's not going to turn your book that doesn't sell into a bestseller. But you might as well do it because it doesn't require any more work. So an example would be in the business and money niche, let's say a real estate investing. The target audience there is men. They're the ones that buy.
Primarily men.
Right. They're the ones that buy more real estate investing books. So I would make your pen name a male pen name. And if you are doing a romance book, most romance readers are female. So I'll choose a female pen name.
Yes.
So that's just something to keep in mind, something to do. It's not the biggest deal, but it's a nice little thing. Also, we have tried using the same pen name for books in the same niche, and we've tried using a different pen name for every book we make. And our conclusion is, from our little study doing this, it makes no difference at all whether you're choosing a new pen name for every book or if you're trying to make a brand in a niche.
So for people that say you need to build like a brand around one pen name and have a bunch of books under the same pen name to build like an authority in your niche, I'm just going to say that is not true. Guys, it is not true. So I have a big audiobook business, and most of my audiobooks have completely different pen names.
It'll just be like one pen name for one book, and it'll continue like that, right?
Yeah.
You have a lot of pen names that only have one book.
Yes, I do.
So either way, doesn't make a difference.
Whichever one you want to do.
Choose one or the other.
Yeah.
All right, so that wraps up this video. We will see you in the next one.
Cool
camera tricks. Whoa! Anyway, that's a cool video, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy that you can use your pen name to rank for books?
Yeah, that's just a lame pen name strategy lesson.
Like you could call yourself George Ketogenic, and you will rank for ketogenic.
Yes, you will, even if your book isn't about ketogenic at all.
Yeah, right. True.
Yeah.
But if it is, I wouldn't do that because you should have ketogenic in your title or subtitle already.
I don't know if
I'm just
they'll
saying.
probably catch on to that.
I'm just saying that's what you could do.
Yeah.
So
thanks for watching the video.
that concludes this one. We will see you in the next one.
Now on to that awesome outro music that I love. I love that song, and I'm sure you do too. So
it's my fucking victory song, baby.
So here it is.
All right.
Wait. I just do. Fuck it.